Good evening, esteemed television watchers. It's Monday, and as usual, Nakhchivan news program in English is on air. In the course of our program, you will be conveyed the latest burning developments in the Autonomous Republic. Last week, 27th anniversary of Khojaly genocide, one of the world's barbaric crimes, was commemorated in the Autonomous Republic. And also delegation from the Mako province of the Islamic Republic of Iran was met. Firstly, official news to your minds. On February 26, an event dedicated to the 27th anniversary of Khojaly genocide was held in the memorial complex at National Flag Square in Nakhchivan. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, led flowers at the monument erected to the genocide and commemorated Khojaly victims with deep respect. Then heads of ministries, committees, departments, enterprises and organizations, commanders of military units and public representatives also remembered victims of Armenian atrocities and laid flowers at the monument of genocide, and victims of Khojaly genocide were commemorated with a minute's silence. On February 27, the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, met the delegation led by Ghulam Reza Suleimani, the executive director of Mako Free Trade and Industrial Zone of the Islamic Republic of Iran. The Supreme Majlis chairman expressed his satisfaction with their visit to Nakhchivan and wished success to Ghulam Reza Suleimani in his activity. Then the chairman of Supreme Majlis noted that warm relations between the presidents of both countries are a rather important factor in the development of inter-countries relations. Speaking on the economic and cultural relations between Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic and Iran's western and eastern Azerbaijan provinces, the Supreme Majlis chairman stressed out that increased activity of the customs checkpoints was the result of mutual cooperation. Thereupon, the Supreme Majlis chairman spoke on the relations between businessmen of the Autonomous Republic with Mako Free Trade and Industrial Zone, and also once more emphasized the importance of the visit. Then Ghulam Reza Suleimani conveyed greetings by Mohammad Mehdi Shahriari, the head of Murtaza Bank, Iran's Free Trade, Industrial and Special Economic Zone, and also governor of the Western Azerbaijan province. Speaking on the activities of Mako Free Trade and Industrial Zone, Ghulam Reza Suleimani drew the attention to the bilateral relations and the development of the Autonomous Republic and touched upon the prospects for further cooperation. Then the chairman of Supreme Majlis expressed his gratitude for the greetings by the head of Iran's Free Trade, Industrial and Special Economic Zones in the government of Western Azerbaijan President Mohammad Mehdi Shahriari. The General Council of the Islamic Republic of Iran to Nakhchivan Mansur Ayram also attended the meeting. Various conferences and events, interactive lessons were organized on Khojaly genocide in all regions of the Autonomous Republic, and the Alpinists commemorated Khojaly on Hachadagh. Along with this, a number of events were organized in the social-economic fields during the week, and enlightening meetings were held. Let's have a look. On February 26, events on the 27th anniversary of Khojaly genocide were organized in the regions of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. The event participants commemorated Khojaly victims and laid flowers at the memorial cones. At the end of the events, film entitled Genocide of the Azerbaijanis, prepared by Nakhchivan State Television, was watched. On February 26 at 5 o'clock, the victims of Khojaly genocide were commemorated with a minute of silence. Traffic and also traffic on the railroad stopped throughout the country, as well as in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, the integral part of Azerbaijan. General Consulate of Azerbaijan to Tabriz hosted a memorial event on the occasion of the 27th anniversary of Khojaly genocide. At the ceremony, attended by offshore representatives, press members, Azerbaijani citizens living in Tabriz and their family members, speeches on Khojaly genocide were listened and repast was served.
Certain climbers from different regions of Turkey visited Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic to commemorate Khojalı genocide. They commemorated victims of Khojalı genocide by climbing the summit of Haçadağ, which is said to be the symbol of pride of Nakhchivan.
Within the framework of that visit to the Autonomous Republic, the delegation led by the Executive Director of Mako Free Trade and Industry Zone of the Islamic Republic of Iran, Ghulam Reza Soleimani, visited Heydar Aliyev Museum, Nakhchivan Business Center, and also a number of historical monuments and cultural objects, as well as production and healthcare enterprises in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. Grounded on the executive order of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan dated on January 30, 2019, the monthly amount of the presidential scholarship for each Mata family reached 300 manats after increasing. The above-mentioned fact is the obvious example for the state care toward Mata's families.
On February 21, a seminar was held at Şərur City Physics and Mathematics Bias Lycée by the State Examination Center experts. The seminar aimed at improving curriculum at the lycée, organization of teaching in a high level, and also to increase teachers' professionalism, also to strengthen the activity of the lycée. The teachers' opinions and suggestions were considered during the two-day trainings, with 30 teachers' participation, and questions were responded thoroughly. Nakhchivan State University hosted a scientific conference dedicated to the 95th anniversary of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. Relevant speeches on the above-mentioned theme were listened. Following these section meetings were held on the topics such as public political and socio-economic situation of the Autonomous Republic, as well as educational and literary environment, development of nature studies and medicine in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. Nakhchivan University hosted an event dedicated to the 150th anniversary of the eminent writer and playwright Mirza Jalil. At the event, speeches on Jalil Məmmədquluzadə and world literature, linguistic features of Jalil Məmmədquluzadə's creativity, Azerbaijanism in Jalil Məmmədquluzadə's creativity, and also Jalil Məmmədquluzadə and his contemporaries were listened. Then students performed Pochkutsu based on the prominent playwright's story.
Health Ministry of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic held a meeting in Babek Region Central Hospital. The meeting highlighted health services provided to the patients with chronic renal failure and other issues, as well as relevant decisions were made at the very meeting.
Registration of real estate objects was completed in Akbulak Rural Tourism and Recreation Area. In this regard, the villagers were submitted new ownership documents by the Service Group of State Committee on Real Estate and Land Issues. Organized by Şərur Region Executive Power and the Ministry of Agriculture of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, a field session with the participation of landowners was held in Dudenca village resident Yaqub Tağıyev's potato field. In the course of the session, experts provided detailed information on agrotechnical guidelines said to be crucial for the high productivity. A meeting was held with the entrepreneurs of beekeeping farms of Sabirkent in Ordubad region. During the meeting, higher productivity from beekeeping was focused on and beekeepers' questions were replied. Afterwards, memory booklets were distributed. For the first time in the Autonomous Republic, intercity bus drivers were distributed memory cards by the Ministry of Internal Affairs. The main purpose of the event was to strengthen enlightenment on the proper use of traffic rules and pedestrian crossings, respectively. Programming training on I Do Want to Be a Programmer continues. This time training was organized for Nakhchivan University students. During the training, ideas such as working in the group and also information exchange were discussed. Gurban Said's Ali and Nina at Görüşleri Cafe and great playwright Hüseyin Javid's Azer were discussed at Karabağlar village of Kengerli region. The above-mentioned works were included in the list of books said to be necessary to read approved by the decree of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. The awarding ceremony of the Autonomous Republic Traditional Subject Olympiads winners was held. Rehman Mehmedov, the Ministry of Education, congratulated the distinguished students, and the winners were awarded with diplomas and books said to be necessary to read. Also, Sharur City Physics and Mathematics Pius Lise was awarded as the best educational institution in the subject Olympiad.
For the purpose of enlightening young generation on environmental matters, a seminar was held in Nakhchivan City Comprehensive Secondary School No. 12. The speakers gave detailed information about the rich fauna and flora of our region. Then the event participants watched an exhibition of photos, books and herbariums reflecting rich fauna and flora of Nakhchivan.
Ministry of Labor and Social Protection of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic and the Ministry of Education of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, as well as State Committee for Family, Women and Children Affairs, organized an enlightenment event at the comprehensive secondary school named after Heydar Aliyev. At the event, participants were informed about the social protection, rehabilitation and effective leisure time of the disabled children, as well as discovering their talents in the Autonomous Republic, and afterwards parents' questions were answered in detail. On the occasion of the 95th anniversary of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, cultural and sport events continued over the last week. Also, collectives of managements, enterprises and organizations visit museums in the Autonomous Republic. We continue our program with culture and sport news. Let's watch. Nakhchivan State University students visited Jalil Mehmedquluzadeh's home museum on the occasion of the 150th anniversary of the prominent Azerbaijani literary figure, great writer, playwright, publicist and public figure Jalil Mehmedquluzadeh. Visitors watched his personal belongings, including historical documents related to the writer's Nakhchivani contemporaries, classics read by him and also his personal library. Collectives of a number of management enterprises and organizations visit museums operating in the regions of the Autonomous Republic and also in the city of Nakhchivan. The visitors were informed on the historical significance of the objects preserved in museums. The elderly people visited History and Ethnography Museum in Sharur region. Among the exhibits, carpets woven in Junnat village of Sharur region drew the attention of the visitors. Television and media workers visit Heydar Aliyev Museum. Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic State Television and Radio Broadcasting Committee, Television and Radio Council and also employees of Sharqapsi newspaper were informed about the museum's establishment, its activity over the past 20 years, as well as rich and valuable objects exhibited in the museum.
On the occasion of the 95th anniversary of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Babek Region Culture Palace hosted a concert program performed by Nakhchivan State Philharmonic Orchestra. The concert program lasted more than an hour and featured melodies written in various music genres of world music artists along with variety of songs.
Nijat Babayev, the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection of Population of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, was elected new president of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Paralympic Federation. The second round of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Football Championship started. In the first game of the round, Araz Nakhchivan challenged the Kangali region team of the same name at the Autonomous Republic Stadium. The hosts won the match with an unspeakable score of 6-0. Nakhchivan City Open Boxing Championship was held among teenagers. Altogether, 40 athletes from Sharur, Babek, Julfa and Kangali regions and also Nakhchivan City competed in 6 weight categories in the championship held on March 5th Physical Education and Sport Day. Distinguished athletes were presented with diplomas and gifts by the organizers.
Cycling championship was held in Babek region. School children challenged in the 3-kilometer road from Nakhchivan-Ordubad highway to Babek settlement. At the championship, winners were awarded with diplomas and gifts by the organizers.
Friendly match on volleyball was held between Shahpuz and Ordubad teams. The match was dedicated to the 95th anniversary of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic and Shahpuz team became the winner with a score of 3-2.
Sharur Region Olympic Sports Complex hosted basketball match between Sharur and Nakhchivan teams. The match ended in favor of Nakhchivan team.
Nakhchivan attracts attention with its monuments and international significance. One of such historical and architectural monuments is the Alinjagala. The castle stood firmly against enemies is said to be the symbol of struggle of Nakhchivan for centuries. He who visits this lofty Alinjagala is amazed with the magnificent view. Now Aziz, please taking views to your minds.
When in Nakhchivan, Alinjagala is said to be one of the most important architectural monuments attracting the attention of the visitors with its magnificence. Even today, its geographical position and mysterious appearance amazes the ones visiting this lofty castle as it did hundreds of years ago. As the castle stood firmly against great ruler's occupation, Alinjagala is also known as the symbol of struggle of Nakhchivan. For centuries, the castle has been under the control of the feudal states existed in Azerbaijan as a strategic object. The defense of the castle was so strong that even many Eldenese rulers tried to find shelter in Nakhchivan. In the most powerful period of the Atabaylar state of Azerbaijan, keeping state treasury in Alinjagala has once again proved its importance. In the 80s-90s of the 14th century, the castle was the main source of the battle against Emir Timur, who ruled the strongest military forces of the world and was defended courageously for 14 years. Like other historical monuments of the Autonomous Republic, Alinja Castle has also been restored on scientific grounds and returned to our people. And this monument was included in the list of monuments of world significance in 2007. Based on the decree of the Chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic dated on February 11, 2014, the castle was restored by keeping its historical structure. Meanwhile, Alinjagala Museum, including 2 rooms and an exposition hall, was also established during the restoration works. The exposition includes material cultural examples reflecting lifestyle of the people lived in Alinjagala, especially the ancient household items, material samples found during excavations, publications on the history of Nakhchivan and Alinjagala, and also photos reflecting post and after restoration. Today, our tricolor flag waves on the summit of Alinjagala. This flag not only propagates the magnificence of the castle, but also emphasizes the role of Alinjagala in the development of our national statehood.
That was all for today. Hoping to be together next Monday at the same time. Goodbye.